Hi everyone, here's booklet number 361. The title of today's book is Ada's Ideas, the story of Ada Lovelace, the world's first computer programmer, by author Fiona Robinson. This book is a recently published picture book biography about the life of Ada Lovelace, whose thinking was really important in leading to the very first computer. Ada was the daughter of a mathematician, her mom, and a famous poet, her dad, named Lord Byron. From the time that she was a little girl, she never saw her dad again, and her mom was really strict. Despite her difficult childhood, which didn't even allow for friends or fun, Ada had an amazing mathematical mind and a really huge imagination. She started to come up with all sorts of ideas, with one of them being a flying mechanical horse. But she ended up getting really sick. For 3 years, she could barely walk. She had to put her inventive ideas aside and focus on her schoolwork. By the time she was a teenager, she was better, and she started to meet many writers, artists, and inventors who got her excited to start to imagine ideas and be inventive again. One person she met was an inventor named Charles Babbage, who she became friends with. He was working on something called the analytical engine, which was the world's first computer design. He knew that push cards with a pattern of holes need to be fed into the machine to tell it what to do, and it was Ada who actually figured out the algorithm to punch into the cards, which was the computer program for the machine. And while Charles Babbage thought his machine could just make calculations, Ada was able to envision much more potential for a machine like this, such as to create words, pictures, and even music. Ada died at a young age and never saw the first computer, but she is given the credit for being the first computer programmer. This is such a great book for elementary age kids. I'm so interested in computers and coding, so it's really interesting to learn about the first computer programmer. I also love how Ada was so good with numbers and also had such a creative and imaginative mind. I kind of think that's my strength too. I love how she was able to have such a big impact on the world despite her very difficult childhood. I think she could be a really great inspiration for lots of kids to invent things of their own with their own good thinking and creative minds. Overall, this book is so interesting. Reading it aloud is fun and rhythmic, and the watercolor illustrations are so great and help you understand who Ada Lovelace was. So please, donate this amazing book to the library that ECBC is building at Chalk Children's Hospital. Patients will love it and hopefully be inspired by it too.